If you own a property and have a second mortgage on it, and if you want to keep this property and get rid of the second loan, attorney Shah Peerally can help. Call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
Attention, attention. Are you tired of expensive, low-quality web service providers? And are you looking for stunning, amazing, high-quality websites and want your website rank on first page of Google? तो आपकी तलाश खत्म होती है यहाँ. Please contact People Inc. on 510-449-9049, 510-449-9049, or visit them at www.beerbulls.com. Beerbulls Inc. offers award-winning custom-built websites, web and mobile application development, and internet marketing services. So contact कीजिए Beerbull Inc. को 510-449-9049. आपको satisfy करना और hard work करना यही Beerbull Inc. का मकसद है.
The new novel, The Immigration Lawyer Asylum, has something for everyone: drama and romance. The story is inspired by a true story about a man from Iraq who is a suspected terrorist and wrongfully held by the U.S. immigration. The story is centered on the immigration lawyer, Sarah, who handles the case and describes the entire immigration process to obtain his freedom. The story goes in great depth on filing immigration petitions. If you're a reader who wants to curl up with a book about immigration matters and human rights, visit Amazon.com to buy. Visit www.splgpc.com. Call 510-742-5887.
Are you an H1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Thanks for a very good show.
Thank you for the show and all the information that you're providing.
Hi, Shah Peerally. Thank you so much.
Hi, Mr. Shah. Thanks for doing this program.
Hi, Shah. Thank you.
Hi, Shah. Thanks for picking up my call.
Hi, Shah. My name is Kunal. Let me thank you for this wonderful show. It's been a tremendous help, actually.
Mr. Shah Peerally, thanks for sharing the information.
Good afternoon, sir. I would like to congratulate. It's a wonderful show, and lots of people are getting benefited in different areas like immigration and settlement and all.
Yeah, good afternoon. So, first of all, thank you very much for providing all this useful information. Really appreciate.
I've been listening to your shows. I know I've been listening to your shows only on Mondays, but I from now on I'll try to make it a point to listen to it, the other days also. Thank you for doing such a great show.
Thank you for taking my call. It's a wonderful show.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Appreciate your talk show and daily listener for this, and it's very informative.
Yeah, hi, Shah. Thank you for taking my call.
Hi, Rajesh.
Hi, thanks for taking my call, and first of all, thank you very much for your service to the community. So thanks for briefing up the current situation. Unfortunately, it's affecting but the good people as well, whose aspiration is this country. Thanks, Mr. Shah. Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome, sir.
Hi, this is Ravi. Thanks for taking my call, Shah.
Hello, is this Mr. Shah Peerally?
Yeah, this is Shah. You're live on air.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for taking my call. Good, thanks.
Happy holidays.
Oh, thank you, and the same to you.
Hi, sir. It's a great show you're doing. Thanks for all your help. Thanks so much.
From all of us at the Shah Peerally Law Group, we want to thank you, the audience, for making 2015 such a great year. We wish you a happy and prosperous year in 2016.
Thank you for your kind word. Thank you very much.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shah Peerally Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, Saftakan, namaskar to all the listeners. Sorry for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. This is Attorney Shah Peerally for another great show today on immigration and debt settlement. And I wanted to thank Franco for being on the board with me today. And we will be opening the line in a few minutes. You can call us if you have any immigration questions at 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. Our website to check is attorneyonair.com, attorneyonair.com, which will bring you to Peerally Law. And this is where you can get all the details about us. For those who are new to our shows, please check it. And also, please feel free to subscribe. And on all our pages there, we give a lot of information there. And a lot of people have called me to thank me. We have all this YouTube channel where we basically kind of cover, if you type youtube.com/Shah Peerally Law, you will get this YouTube channel which covers a lot of new topics as we go. And anything I'm telling you today, ladies and gentlemen, is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. And today we're going to start the show by a few important points on immigration. One of them is the fact that the OPT new rules are out. I have a good analysis of this on our website, and also we're going to discuss about few issues. One of them, President Obama landed in Cuba yesterday, and he's still in Havana discussing with the Cuban government. And as you know, it's been 88 years that you don't see a U.S. president on Cuban soil. But the question that is the issue is we have asylum cases which are related to Cuba. What happened to those cases? But the bottom line, there is no change in that, I'm pretty sure, because asylum still the same. They still have the same government. Just because the relationship get better, it doesn't mean that asylum will go away. Of course, it will be a little bit more difficult, of course, now because Cuba is considered a friend country. The same issue is going to happen for people from Iran. So I'm going to discuss a little bit about all this today, but you feel free to call me on anything when it comes to H1B. H1B season is in now, completely in. For April 1st, you have to file and make sure that you're not missing the dates, not missing the checks, and you're getting a good lawyer working on the case. And if you have any questions, again, call us, 408-912-5565. The number to our office, 510-798-2742. Let me take one caller. This is Shah Peerally. You are live in here.
Hi, my name is Mayur, and I just have one question regarding H4 EAD.
Yes.
So my wife, actually, she'll be completing her 6 years in US in June 2000 this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to check, based on that, can I go for, can she apply for H4 EAD?
Okay, your wife is completing 6 years on her H1. Do you have an I-140 approved for you?
Not on H1, actually. First 4 years, I was on L1, so she was on L2 for first 4 years, and then since last 2 years, she was on H4. She is still on H4, actually.
But the question is, do you have an I-140 approved?
It's still in with USCIS, so it's still not approved.
Okay. How many years do you have your H1?
So H1, it's my second year, and then I filed my I-140, my PERM in 2013.
Okay. So until your I-140 gets approved, your wife will not be able to get the EAD. The I-140 is based on not the 6 years rule applies to the H1 holder. So until you get your I-140 in your case, she won't be able to apply for the EAD. So you have to wait on that. Okay.
So it's like if she's on, she has to complete her H4 6 years and not.
No, not your H4, the H1. That means you.
Okay.
You don't have to complete 6 years. It's either or. Either you reach 6 years and you have an extension, or you have an I-140 approved. You can have an I-140 approved on the first year, then the H4 gets the EAD. For her, it doesn't matter when she gets the H4, but for the EAD, the work permit itself, you have to have an I-140. It's a very interesting question, but it relates to you, not to her. She is just following what you have. So if you have that, you'll be fine. If you don't, then you won't be able to file for her for the EAD. You have to wait for the I-140 to be approved in your case. Okay?
Okay, and because I have not completed my H1 on 6 years on H1, so I have to wait till my 140 approves, right?
Yes, it's either or. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very
much. Good luck to you. If you need help, give me a call at the office, 510-742-5887. And we have a very good blog for H4. It's called www.h42ead.com, h42ead.com. And make sure that you check it and like the Facebook page. You will get a lot of information because I update it pretty much on a daily basis. Okay?
All right. Thank you, sir.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah. You are live on air. Hello? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you want to call, the number to the studio is 408-912-5565. And I was discussing a little bit about what happened yesterday. President Obama went to Cuba, and what is next on the plan. Are we going to see the reduction in names of asylum? I don't think so, but we're still talking about that. Now, the other thing that is kind of making the deal is yesterday I did, and you can go on YouTube and check that. I have that on my YouTube channel. Like I said, you can, it's youtube.com/Shah Peerally Law, Shah Peerally Law, not Peerally Law. I have two YouTube channels, but this one is mostly for my short videos, Shah Peerally Law. And you will see I have something on May 2016 visa predictions. I did an analysis. And I'm hoping that next year we will have what we call a movement. But again, I might be wrong, but see the analysis, and I posted it also on attorneyonair.com. You will see it on the first page when you open the page on the top. So watch the video, and like I said, please subscribe because we give pretty much on a daily basis. Right now, things are moving so fast that I have to give the news on a daily basis. By the time I reach a radio show to explain to people, things are almost changing. So I would recommend that you sign on and subscribe to our YouTube channel on this. Let me give you another call. Let me take another call. I'm sorry. This is Shah. You're live in here.
Hi, Dr. Mr. Shah. This is Ravi. Actually, thank you so much for taking my call.
Hi, Ravi.
My question is related with the H4 EAD. So last year in the month of August, I applied the H4 EAD for my wife. And it was approved after 3 weeks of applying. And they did send the EAD card to us, but unfortunately we did not receive the same. So when we are actually following up with them, their record says that they already dispatched. They have the UPS or USCIS tracking number, and in the tracking number they did send, but we did not receive it. So my question was, what is the next step now?
Did you go for an info pass appointment?
Sorry?
When you didn't get it, when was it approved?
It was approved last year in the month of August.
In the month of August you apply, and you did change of status also at the same time, or you just did the EAD?
We did not do anything. It was approved, and still, we are on the same status. My 140 is approved, but my wife was not here, so I was not reapplying for that, and I was waiting for her to come back.
Well, Yeah, what you should do, it was approved. The EAD was approved. That's why I want to know, because until I see it, I won't be able to tell you. But if the EAD was approved, it might have got lost in the mail. There was an article yesterday where a lot of green cards, EADs, and everything are getting lost. So I was going to actually put an alert on that. A lot of people are losing because immigration is making mistakes, sending it to the wrong place. So what I recommend, do an InfoPass appointment at your local office and go and tell them that, show them that, say you never receive it, and find out what is happening. And if there is some complications on it, give me a call at the office. We'll handle it for you at 510-742-5887. The first step is to go to the InfoPass appointment and check with them, okay?
Okay, Mr. Shah, if I can ask one more question. So will they consider it a fresh case? Do I need to simply check one more time, or...
No, you need to check again, because if you apply right now, they might not give it to you. They might say they already gave it to you. So you need to go there at the field office. I don't know where you reside. If you're in Bay Area, find out either in San Jose or San Francisco or Sacramento. Go there and explain what has happened, and hopefully they will request a secondary green card for not green card, I mean the EAD. Otherwise, they might ask you to pay a fee for replacement. But anyway, if they say to do a fee, then give me a call. We'll handle it for you at the office. Okay?
Sure, sir. Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah. You're live in here.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir. You're live in here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I have a question actually about my wife. She's on F1 student visa. She wants to actually go for H4 visa. So I'm actually wondering how long would it take actually, and then after that she wants to get EAD on H4. I'm just wondering what is the process time for these.
Well, this is a very good question. First of all, do you have an I-140 or are you in the 6 years?
Yeah, actually I just got I-140 approved.
Okay. So what needs to be done, the H4 and the EAD has to be filed together. And don't do one after the other. It's a waste of time. You file it concurrently and file it properly. If it is done properly, you should get it within the timeline or within 90 days. And
okay.
So far, our office, we are getting them pretty fast because we know how to do it, and we have done a lot of them. If you need help, we can help you, but you can file it yourself. It takes around 90 days if there's no RFE to get it. Many times when you're moving to student visa, you are seeing a bunch of RFE coming, so be careful on that. So like I said, if you need help...
Can you please repeat that? I mean, I couldn't hear you. Can you please repeat that?
Okay, what I was saying is like you have to first step, you have to file it together. The H4 and the EAD has to be filed concurrently and properly to the right address, and put all the documents. And if they don't have any kind of request for evidence, which is additional documents, the case will be processed within 90 days to 120 days. You should get it all, get the change of status and the EAD together. But the only problem is that if she's a student moving to H4, oftentimes they send a huge RFE because they want to know if your school is good, if you work on CPT, if you did OPT work, and so sometimes it becomes a little bit complicated if you don't address all this. And like I said, I've done many of those cases now, so we know kind of where the problem is. If you need help, just give me a call. We'll handle both of them for you. Okay? Hello? I think I lost it. The number to call to our office if you need help on H4 EAD, H1 is 510-742-5887. Just to let you know right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge influx of H1B cases. So we're still taking other cases, but we are really kind of slow on processing other cases than H1B. But by next week, things will be okay. After March 31st, I'm pretty sure we will be out, so we will be able to, in 1 week, we should be able to process. But at the same time, we're dedicating 1 or 2 person who's doing those other cases while H1B is being processed, because we're getting a lot this year and we're expecting a lottery. Let me take another caller. This is Shah. You're live in here.
Hi, Shah. This is Deepak calling from Fremont. Thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome.
Your sessions were very helpful, and it also helped me during my applications and all those things. Thank you for that.
Oh,
I have a question regarding the H1B for the season. My employer has applied for H1B, and is there a way to confirm that an employer has legitimately applied for the H1B for an employee? All I get is the LCA copy, and it doesn't have the employee name in it. It just has the LCA description of the position at all.
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, because it's almost impossible to know. But if the case is rejected, usually they will put a cover sheet on the case, and you will not even know if that's related to you, because sometimes they don't put the name. They don't put the name on that. Unfortunately, this is where it's very important to actually get a good lawyer or reputable lawyer to be working with you, or a reputable employer, because many employers I know, they're just taking people's money, they're not applying at all. But unfortunately, there's no way really for you to know unless you trust them. The rejection, they can send you anybody's rejection, you won't know, because they don't have to give you a copy of the package. But no, the only thing is just like there's no provision under the law for them to disclose anything to you, except you just have to trust them, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a process of trust, and thank you so much for answering, call. That's all. I thought there is a way, actually, there isn't.
No, unfortunately, there's none. It's not like you can do a FOIA, get the information, you won't get it. Because the truth is, that's where it's very, very important, again, to make sure that you're using a company that has good reputation. And actually, I have I've been recently doing a lot of YouTube videos because I'm busy doing work. I didn't have time to really do any articles. But there's something I covered where you can choose a good employer to do your case. That's why I'm saying it's good to subscribe to that channel. And it's youtube.com/Peerally. I'm going to try to make it shorter one day and give it to people, but it's kind of long. But try it, and it's on our blog also, on our website, attorneyonair.com. You will see it there. So just subscribe, you will get updates. But the bottom line is the lawyer and the employer who has control. If they're lying to you, you won't be able to do any much about it. Sorry. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for the information. I will subscribe to the channel.
Good luck to you, and thank you for your kind words. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi, Shah. This is Nagesh. I have a question. I'm working for company B, and they're ready to apply I-140 now. But my company, I used to work for a company A, and that I have a validity date for 2012 April. So I just had a receipt of the I-140 from company A, but I don't have a clear approval notice. Is that good enough for me to give the priority date to the company B?
Yes, because it's that. But there is another trick. Like again, here another. If you shoot me an email or you go on that thing, I explain how you can get a copy of this. Is to a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. So again, many of your questions, because they are repeating questions, I've posted that. But just to let you know, one of the ways to do that is to apply for G639 form, Freedom of Information, and many times they are releasing all those I-140 copies to people, and hopefully you should get a copy of that. But even that, as long as they don't cancel the I-140, even they cancel it, you can use it, but the receipt is usually good enough to be used to carry forward your priority date. But it's good to have a copy, so go for the FOIA. It's not difficult. Just shoot me an email at info@Peerally, and I will send you the link of how to do that. Okay?
Okay, but my current attorney is saying that having the receipt number of I-140 is good enough for you to go ahead and apply, and we can make an alternative effort on that. Is that a true statement from them?
So your attorney said that receipt is good enough, right?
Yeah. So what they're saying
is he's right. He's right. That's what I said too. You can use the receipt, but if you still want a copy of the I-140, which is good to have it, you can do a FOIA request.
Okay.
Okay. But he's right. He's not telling you a wrong thing. I said the same thing, but in a different way. So I just said how you can get it, but doesn't mean you need it. Okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Good luck to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I have more callers right now, but this is Attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show. We got some very interesting questions today, including I-140, transfer of priority date. I have written extensively about those, and most of the time I put it on my website, so you can get many of those answers there. But oftentimes, people ask me how come I put so much information out there, because the truth is that putting the information out there is what gives you what are your rights, because if you don't know your rights, you won't be able to do much. And if you need our help, then we can get involved, and the number to call is 510-798-2742, and you can basically check our website, attorneyonair.com. And Franco told me that we have someone else on the air, so let me pick up that other caller. This is Shah, you're live on air.
Hi, I have a question regarding my PERM process. My employer has started the PERM process for me. Now, I think they are in recruitment phase, probably. But my question is, if my company gets acquired, would it impact on my process?
Yes and no. Let me tell you how it works. It works under the rule of mergers and acquisition. If there's a merger and acquisition and it's a full successor in interest, that means the case is being transferred completely. No, you don't have to start over. But oftentimes, whenever they have merger, they move the job location, etc. So that answer can only be answered unless I look at the paperwork. If there was a good merger, a complete merger and successor in interest, that means basically everything is moving to the other company, and the job location is staying the same and the conditions are the same, then you can use the same labor, continue on that. If not, you have to start over. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So it's also another article we wrote about on our website, attorneyonair.com. Now I realize there's a mountain of information out there, so please check it and review it. And today we are talking about a bunch of stuff, ladies and gentlemen, including we covered H4 EAD, we covered issues when it comes to H1, we covered issues from F1 to H4. I just wanted to go back a little bit to the F1 to H4. Many times when people will move from H1 to H4, they will get RFEs because of the fact of many students who are on F1 have probably moved from H4 to F1, and most of the time to work under CPT or OPT. And for students out there, I highly recommend that you make sure that actually we have created a page specifically for that on Facebook. It's called F1 OPT, facebook.com F1 OPT. Please like it, because I put a lot of information, especially for students, because I help a lot of students. And one of the things that we see that happens on those cases is the fact that we are in situations when whenever people file for their OPT and not the OPT, their H4 EAD, they have abused OPT or CPT, and it ends up by creating more problems. So I will recommend that you go ahead and make sure you use a lawyer when you're moving this way, because oftentimes you will see huge RFEs and they will question you heavily about the school, about the OPT and the CPT. So be careful on that. So let me take another caller. This is Shah, you're live on air.
Hi. My wife is applying for H1B this time by her company. She has done her master's in construction field from an Indian university. Can she use the master's degree from an Indian university to come under the H1B master's cap?
No. The master's caps have very, very strict requirements. And again, I posted something on that. It's kind of funny today. Everything they're asking me, I already wrote an article about it. Master's caps have very strict rules. For one, you have to graduate from a university from the U.S. Two, the school has to be public or non-profit. And three, the school has to be accredited or in the process of accreditation. And even the accreditation also needs to be from certain groups. So any school outside the U.S. doesn't count. Okay?
Okay.
But give me a chance to kind of reiterate that. So filing under the master's quota, ladies and gentlemen, this is something really important too, where you basically need to know why. Because the problem, if you file under master's quota and you are not in the master's quota, the case gets approved later on, they can take away your H1B. So make sure that you follow the rules so that you don't get into trouble. Let me take another caller. This is Shapra. You're live on
Shah, I love you. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
calling after a long time. Devinder here. How are you, sir?
Devinder, I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. What can I do for you, sir?
Okay, sir. I have a question. My political asylum case has been granted in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And last year, after completing 1 year, say an asylee status, and I applied for my green card.
Mm-hmm.
I was applicant and my wife was co-applicant.
Mm-hmm.
And on 14th of September last year, we have done our fingerprint.
Mm-hmm.
And, when we grant asylum, because we are both are self-employed and we didn't apply for the EAD before it was issued in the beginning, then when the case has been transferred to court, then the clock was stopped and we are not getting EAD anymore.
But did you apply for your green card?
When we grant the asylum and along with the green card last year, I applied for the EAD also, both of us.
Okay, good. Did you get it?
And, in October they sent EAD for my wife for 2 years.
But they have not sent for you?
What to say?
Did they send for you, your EAD?
My EAD I got in January, but still we are waiting for the green card. Almost 6 months has gone. 14th
No, but just wait a little bit. They're very slow right now. They say there are only like 50 to 60 cases. Yesterday I was checking that online. I think they don't have many cases pending, but one of the things that keeps cases pending right now is a rule called CARRP, where they basically go ahead and check on your background. So what happened here is CARRP, what it does, it just, as soon as you're from you're South Asian, especially if you're Middle Eastern and things like that, they do what we call a extensive security check. And right now the security check is taking around 6 months to 1 year. So be patient a little bit. And plus they don't have enough people to even work there. So I would recommend just be patient another couple of months. If you don't get it, then give me a call at the office. We'll do an inquiry for you. But at this point, there's not much. It's not that too long. So just be patient. Within a couple of months, you should get your green card. Okay?
And they will call for interview, or without interview they will send.
Usually there's no interview for those cases unless they have some questions and they are not happy about it and they want to really kind of grind you, or you have some kind of security check issues. So if there's an interview, call me right away and I'll handle it for you. Okay?
Okay, Shah, one more question if you don't mind. Actually, my younger daughter, she's going to complete her master's in May.
Yeah.
And how long she will get the OPT? How long it will be?
For her
she's on
to get
F1 visa.
She's completing her master's in May. It takes within 90 days to get the OPT, so she needs to apply now. Did she already apply?
No, she didn't apply because she has a convocation on 22nd of May. I think after that she can apply, or she can apply before?
No, she needs to talk to her DSO right away because I think they have 90 days before they have to inform it. So make sure she talks to her DSO, the designated a school official. It's very, very important. Talk to them and get it applied as soon as possible. Okay?
Okay, when she will get, how long the OPT will stay?
Well, usually you get the first OPT for 1 year. Then depending if she qualifies on the STEM OPT, which is a new rule that just came out also, that can go another 2 years. But we need to see if she...
Sorry to interrupt you, my elder daughter got graduated in 2012 in May, and she applied for the OPT in June, and she got till October, just for 3-4 months.
Yeah, that's how much time it takes. So just make sure check with the DSO she's applying on time. Because if you apply too late, you won't get it. Okay?
All right. So I will wait for a couple of months, and if any problem, I will call.
Exactly. 510-742-5887 is my number. Let me take another caller. Thank you, G. So this is Shah. Are you 11 here?
Yes, sir. I've got a question.
Yeah.
So what for the applying for citizenship, there is a clause that you should be staying at your place at least for 3 months.
Yes.
Now, after applying for citizenship, if I move, does it affect anything? Does it make my process longer? Just want to check on that.
Yes and no. First of all, the rule that you're talking about is a jurisdiction rule. You need 90 days jurisdiction in the place where you're applying, and then it can be applicable before you file or by the time of the interview. So what you should do if you're applying, you already applied for the citizenship?
Not yet.
Okay,
But
when are you moving?
I might have to move. I'm not sure. That's the reason so I just
Okay.
know, should I wait
So-
or should I just,
Yeah, it's better to apply when you move there, and then by the time of the interview, the jurisdiction requirements will already be met. But if you're moving temporarily, then it's a problem. So apply when you finish moving, and make sure, because if you move in the middle, you send them, they might get confused, because I had a case like that where someone was on temp issue, he had to keep moving around, and they gave him a hard time because they didn't know where to process the case. The case was easy, but then the moving around cost him so much that he got into a headache. So it's better to move than you apply, but if you're not sure when you move, then you should apply now. And again, like if you need help on that, because the moving around can create problems of paperwork getting lost, etc., then it's good to have a lawyer apply for you, and you can call our office. We'll handle it for you. Okay?
And one more question. If I just move, I just have to update my new address to them, right? That is the only thing I have to do, right?
Yes.
Just
The
update
only
my
thing you
address.
have to do is the form AR11, but you have to do it. You have 10 days from the date of the moving to do that. If you don't, then they have a right to deny your case and even take your green card. So be careful on that, okay?
Okay,
Right.
thanks a lot. Thank you,
Good
sir.
luck to you. So this is a very important point too. Moving, change of address, AR11, and also we are covering also N400. And I'm very appreciative today. We got such a variety of questions, including H1B, delay in cases, asylum, citizenship, you name it. And thank you very much for giving a variety of questions. And I just wanted to tell to all the listeners, this is Attorney Shah Peerally from the Shah Peerally Law Group. We have handled hundreds and hundreds of cases, and we are very proud to say that we have won. And I am going to discuss one specific case that I'm very proud of, which we have won and I'm not going to take any callers right now, Franco. So people who want to call, they can call our office, 510-742-5887. So I wanted to discuss this a very interesting case which I've just won last week on a fiancé visa. This case is amazing because of the way what has happened in that. It's almost like a horror story. But it took almost 7 years to win that case, but we did win it, and we won it with flying colors. What happened I think it was in 2009, a client came to see us. They placed her on deportation. She came on a visitor visa, and the visitor visa, what happened is when she came in, she got married, and they called them for an interview at the immigration office. And at the immigration office, the U.S. citizen spouse was roughed up. Basically, I say roughed up is a nice word because I saw the video. By the way, we got a copy of the video, and he was really kind of almost quote unquote tortured by they are not in tortured in literal terms. I'm talking figurative terms. Basically, they are pushing him to say that he did a fake marriage, which he didn't do. But then, unfortunately, he got scared and he just went ahead. But then we knew it was genuine because they were living together. Everything was fine. So what happened next, that they went ahead, they came to see us, and she was placed in deportation. So what I did is that I went ahead and started arguing the case in court, but I wanted to find an easier solution for them because the court was taking so long, and it's still taking long. And what I did, I went ahead and asked the judge to file an I-130. For those who understand a little bit how it works, I couldn't file an I-130 because this is a K-1 visa. You don't file an I-130 on those. So I still went ahead and the judge gave me permission. And then through the I-130, I requested the government to basically go ahead and do a home visit, which they did, and they found out the couple is genuine. So they approved the I-130. Now I had another problem because I couldn't use that I-130 because on K-1 visa you have to adjust on the K-1. So what I did, I prepared basically the case to have the officers witness against the government themselves. So basically saying that officers themselves approved the case, that means a genuine case. But before I even did that, I explained that to the judge, and the judge canceled the case there and sent it back to the USCIS where they were granted their green card last week. But it took me years of fight. It even inspired me to even writing a book about that. So The truth is, those cases now are so complicated. Even not now, it was complicated, but if you don't know the little tricks of the trade, there's no way you will win, unfortunately, because now they made it so difficult on everybody. So please, ladies and gentlemen, if you need help with marriage petition, if you need help on employment base, you name it, we are here for you. We can help you. So just call us, 510-742-5887. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about another topic. That's why I'm not taking many callers today. So I apologize for that. And we are, first of all, in the H1B season. I recommend that right now, tomorrow will be the last day we are taking cases because of the LCAs. But if you need help in between, wherever we can do that. Let me take one call. I think Franco is telling me one last caller, Franco, and then we will move on. This is Shah. You have an air?
Hi. I got a question actually. So I moved to a new company and I got the H1B transfer file. And and I got RFE and we sent document, and then I got the email approval letter with the new I-94 number, and in the consulate notified it's empty. But my attorney was saying that there might be a chance that I'll be getting I-94, approval with consular processing in the actual I-797 document. Is there a chance for that? Like email they send the I-94 number, but in the I-797 document they say consular processing. Is there a chance for that?
Yes, sometimes it does, and I had a case exactly like that last week. We were able to fix it. So give me a call at the office if you have this situation, and I'll try to fix it like I did. And the other one, I'm very proud of that. But it took us some time, but we were able to fix it. Best solution is just to leave and come back if you have a stamp. If not, then you don't want to leave, then give me a call, and I'll try my best to help you, okay? Okay?
Okay, it's possible to fix. Okay, all right.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The number to call, 510-742-5887. This is another great news. We had a situation just like the caller saying we were able to basically win the case by intervening in it. And actually, because we did that, the entire company shifted all their cases to us. So good luck to all of those who have this problem, because this is becoming more and more common. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, I have Amit on the line, but before I take Amit, I'm going to shift to another subject, which is debt settlement. And debt settlement is, Amit, just stay on the line. I'll be 2-3 minutes more, and then we will have you take over. So, what we're talking about here is how do we get rid of some of your debts. So one of the things that we see commonly here is a lot of people have been using their credit cards, partying or for regular stuff, right? Not only partying, but for basically some people are paying rent even on it, and because they lost their job, because things are not doing great for them. So I recommend, if you are in trouble and you have a debt and now you want to get rid of those debts, look into a debt settlement. You don't have to always have to file bankruptcy. You can avoid that. Debt settlement is not a process of basically doing debt consolidation where you see on TV all those fake ads lying to people. What we do here is something very clean. We've been doing it for 7 years now, and we are very good at it. And what we do, we clear the debts. For example, you owe $100,000 on a credit card, we might be able to settle it for $10,000. You owe $20,000, you might be settled for $2,000-3,000. And I'm just giving you examples here. We have very good examples on the blog, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, and you can get some very, very good insight what we can do for you. We can do it for credit card, we can do it for second mortgages, and we can also do it for litigations. And that's another thing that we are seeing recently, a lot of litigation, especially people who have signed up contracts with an OPT or an H1B, where basically they are seeing themselves getting oppressed by the employers. So we can help you. We can get you out of those debts and settle it for you, or work something, get rid of it. So you can call us. The number is 510-742-5887. And also where we can help you if you have already a judgment against you. What happens when you have a judgment against you, that means they already won. All they have to do is to collect the money. But if you don't watch out, what they will do, they will put their hands in your pocket. What it means, putting their hands in your pocket, it means basically they will garnish your paycheck, levy your bank account or put lien on your property. Most people are scared when it comes to lien on the property, but they do it, and we've seen it many times. We can help you get out of this debt, and hopefully, ultimately, your lien will be removed. So if you need help, call us 510-742-5887. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the website to check is attorneyonair.com. That's our main website. And for debt settlement is yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. Please do me a favor, if you like the shows, etc., please like this page for us. We need help to support the students. It's called F1OPT, facebook.com, F1OPT, and also our YouTube channel. We get updates on a daily basis there, because things are moving so fast that I don't have time to write articles. What I'm doing, I'm just putting a YouTube out there and explaining things in 5 minutes to give an idea. And one of the things I did was the estimate of my predictions of the Visa Bulletin for May. I might be right or I might be wrong, but I think I'm pretty good on this. We have been able to get things like that. So now I'm going to, anything I tell you today, like I said, is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. And now I think Amit is there. Amit, are you there?
Hi, Shah. Yes, I'm here.
Amit, sorry I made you wait. Had so many things to say today.
No worries.
And Amit, you have, I think, another 8 minutes to go, 9 minutes to go. So go ahead and explain debt settlement and real estate. Thank you, Franco. I'll be back on Thursday.